Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. To some of you and peace out to the rest of you. Hit the share button because the message is more important than the messenger. That being said, look, it's a very difficult thing for a lot of us to accept, but facts are facts. Let's look at this guy with the 7 babies by 7 different baby mamas. You know, as sad as it is, this man was not chosen by 7 different women, even though he didn't want babies to carry his baby to term. These women chose that man to skeet up in him. And nobody here is going to exonerate this man, okay? We're not going to. No one here. Crimson Cure is not, I'm not. It's just that this man has to duck and dodge to escape accountability, and eventually it's going to catch up with him. That's going to be the case. But by the same token, the ladies get to duck and dodge accountability. And they're going to. All 7 of them baby mamas. And all 7 of them baby mamas picked this man to be their baby daddy because he didn't want to be a dad. Do you get it? If this man wanted to be a husband, father, and all that traditional stuff, these broads either would have broken the family up anyway, brought him somebody else's kids, or gone to the chop shop and he would not have had any. That's all there is to it. That's it. He was not picked even though he is this character that we see on the camera. He was picked because he's that character we see on the camera, assuming that this is not all a skit. Now, if it's a skit, it's still rooted in reality. And in the reality, such men are picked for reproduction because of the dads that they're not. The biological fathers they can be, and the dads they can't bring themselves to be. That's what this is about. So I want you all to keep in mind and understand that you don't get picked by these broads, or not picked. You don't get picked because of what's right with you, and you don't get not picked or unselected because of what's wrong with you. This is what they're trying to tell you. When I told you you're ucked up if she likes you, this is what the cuss word I meant. This man is looking you in the face if it's not a skit. Now, I think it is because he's sitting in somebody's car while ducking and dodging being contacted. I mean, come on. If it's his car, it's got to be registered at some address. They're going to look for him there. Maybe that's not his real address, and that's how he found out that they're looking for him. But in the end, it comes down to the fact that they are coming for him or somebody else about whom he made the skit because of the dad he does not want to be. This man, if it's not a skit, doesn't realize that he's in a gender war, and he slid right into the enemy, all puns intended, and gave them what they wanted. The war has many goals and missions, and one of them is that you men don't get to enjoy consequence-free cream pies. Now, the ladies can enjoy whatever they want consequence-free, but you gentlemen don't. And this brings to my point the next question. Some men in the manosphere, black manosphere, have a debate going as to whether or not the Western wicked witches are stupid and won't really act in their own best interest long term, or if they will in fact act in their own best interest long term because they're smart. And my answer to that actually is that both of you all must remember that they will act in their own best interest so long as it is not also in the interest of the man. Whenever our interest and their interest align, they will then act against their own best interest just to go against ours. Crimson Cure stated that. They withhold sex from the men they're supposed to be with by their own rules and regulations just to do that. They will deprive themselves just to deprive the man. That's some serious hatred. That's some intense rejection. And they know what they're doing. That's how you know. That's why there's even that debate in the first place, because they're flip-flopping, going back and forth between those two extremes. Get it? So some of us are going to see them going against their own best interest long term. Others of us are going to see them acting in their own best interest. As long as it's against ours, they're going to do it. Because to them, going against our best interest is in their best interest. Don't forget that. They hate us. I've been stating that. They will do whatever they can do against us. I've been stating that. They are enemies in a war. I'm not the only one to state that. As a matter of fact, the one that really told us that and made me realize that in those words is C Boogie, a game coach. This man did exactly what game coaches would have wanted. Absolutely. Except without paying the game coaches. But this man didn't need to pay any game coaches probably because, well, you know what? He was willing to walk right into the trap. Oh, so you want to skeet me, but you don't want a baby. Okay, well then, pumming my pussy, daddy. I know. Just go on ahead and let it go. Shoot the club up. Then, I've been trying to find you. You know, I got this baby by you. I ain't want no kids. Nigga, that's why I told you to pummel my pussy. If you wanted these babies, I would have aborted them. Matter of fact, if he wanted babies, they would have never conceived them. They would have never laid down with him if he wanted these babies while wanting to be the head of the family. Now, of course, if he walked up and said, you know what, I'm willing to give you the babies, leave you as a single mother, and then, you know, break you off some bread every month, I don't know what they would have said. That probably would have made their heads explode. But in any case, you know, I think you get the idea. I think you understand. It's war. This man walked into it, and this is why I tell you, gentlemen, to look into male chastity and implement it. It is not just for esoteric, non-physical, spiritual, otherworldly reasons by themselves. It is also for very real, physical, temporal, looking you in the face right here, right now, this world, this life reasons. I hope this helps you. Thank you for listening. As always, black heart, black mind, blackout, assalamu alaikum, black heterosexual, non-select male power just because they don't like it, and black patriarchy until extinction or judgment day. Thanks for flying with me again on Jet Black Airways, where jet black is also a verb. Keep jetting black with me till the wings and the wheels fall off this mother cuss word. Justice forever.